Hey, what's up everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so I needed some air this morning, man. Definitely having some headache, sinus issue type things going on. I think it's from just not having air. Literally that. Didn't get out much yesterday. Didn't get much air on Saturday. It's kind of unlike me, but that's just kind of how it's shaking out. Since I had the Bible study yesterday at 4:30 and woke up late, didn't get much air. Saturday I did laundry and then decided to stay in on that day. So it's like I needed to get out, man. I didn't want to stay in there anymore. Today's the day I got to pay for the unit. I tried to stay for a little longer waiting for the wiring from my uncle, but it hasn't come yet. So I'm like, man, I'm not going to waste my whole day trying to stay close so I can pay them soon. I'd rather just walk out the house and come back with it than sit there and wait any longer. So it's really what my intention was, to just move on from it. And you know, just if they would ask anything, just say I'm waiting for the wire. It's the truth. And so, you know, I'm just gonna get my exercise, man. Go out and try to get some rice. Of course, everything replenishes with EBT and GR tomorrow, but I done ran out of oatmeal and rice today, so it's either be hungry in the morning and tonight, or just spend a little more money on food and consider that saved GR money and saved EBT money. So that's how I'm gonna look at it. I'm not worried about it. Frustrated as I feel right now physically, and with that, I'm not gonna let anything like this bother me as well. So yeah, man, did a lot of push-ups, did some arts. Did about what, 7 pieces this afternoon. Felt good about that. Did my video on the OKC Thunder Dallas Maverick matchup. I encourage all basketball fans who are curious about my prediction, check that out. And you know, just trying to manage my creativity and, you know, all the other stuff that I do. I feel all right. You know, spiritually, mentally, I feel okay. You know, I was a little frustrated at Twitter suspending my account permanently for reasons that I do not understand. I don't even know what happened. They won't let us know. So I have no idea what I could have done that would otherwise get myself suspended permanently. You would think I was a terrorist or a spam bot or something. I don't know. But the account is old. It's been in place for many years. So I don't know if somebody else has a hold of my account and was doing some nefarious stuff with it. Obviously, X hasn't told me what it is that I've done. They just told me I'm on read mode forever. They didn't say indefinitely, they said permanently. And they said I couldn't create any more accounts. So I'm banned from Twitter forever for pretty much no reason. Everybody, literally that. Pretty much no reason. They banned my account forever. So I was off Twitter for a long time. I got back on Twitter just because I knew I could find good links there. That might be what they figured out, that I was watching basketball links. But that seems like a hell of a thing to ban somebody forever for. So I don't really know what's going on there. But ever since Elon took over Twitter, it's been just another extension of the bad that goes on with silencing people who speak about Gaza. But I wasn't really even getting into my Gaza bag on Twitter. In fact, I don't think I even mentioned anything at all or liked anything at all about Gaza on Twitter, to be honest with you. But, you know, they're censoring people for all type of stuff. Meanwhile, you can find God knows how much illegal porn on there if you really look for it. It's just what they choose to dock people for and suspend people for. It usually has something to do with some humanitarian thing that they don't agree with. If you're talking about saving people's lives in certain places, it's like, no, we're not allowing that. But if you want to look at these pictures of these naked people, you can go ahead and do that all day. If you want to see some guy get lit on fire, which I saw yesterday, some dude in Africa got lit on fire. You know what I mean? Like, that type of stuff is fine on Twitter, but God knows whatever I did that they deem me being worthy of being suspended forever. I honestly don't know. I really genuinely don't know what the hell I did, or that I did anything at all, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, so goes the story with my issues on social media. I've had issues, of course, on here. We're back to uploading my videos, at a fast enough pace. We'll see how long that lasts, because for the last couple of months, it's taken hours and hours and hours to upload just one 30-minute video. But we're in a good speed right now. I don't know what's changed. I'm thankful. I'm just gonna ride it out. And then on Instagram, I've been having trying to delete my who I follow, and I've been having issues with that. Every time I delete 30, it adds another 30. Every time I delete 100, it adds it back to 100. Right now it's at 7,200 follows, and I've already unfollowed manually at least 500 accounts, and it doesn't account for any of that. It just keeps replenishing my followings, which is nefarious to say, because obviously I'm not intending to follow anything. But I keep finding these little funny accounts that are attached to who I'm following that don't have but like 3 pictures on it. I found a fake account, some family members of mine. Just decided to click on there to see if it was the real one. It wasn't. So, you know, they've been targeting me on there, trying to keep me from being able to follow people and trying to keep people from being able to see what I'm posting. That's really what it is. So they got attached to my account. And, you know, it's funny because they don't allow you to delete your account. I tried to delete my Twitter account since they suspended. They won't let me delete it. They say since it's suspended, you cannot delete it. It's like, but everything I followed and everything you saw that I did is still up. I can't get rid of it permanently because I'm suspended. So now it's suspended in midair, so to speak. Not only am I suspended, but everything that's been done has been suspended so that it can always be found or followed. It's just, it's wrong. It's a lot of wrongdoing being done there. So, you know, just finding all types of stuff going on with my social medias. God knows what's going on with my Facebook. Seems like that's been behaving normally, but I haven't been putting anything on there in regards to Gaza. I've been keeping my Facebook clean of anything like that. The only thing I really focus my energy on in regards to Palestine is this thing here and my Instagram. So, yeah, man, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird the experiences I've been having with social media lately. That Twitter account, for the longest time, I couldn't even get into it. Like, they wouldn't let me log in with the information that I've had to log in, that I used to log in. It wouldn't allow me to for years. And I was able to contact support, and they were able to let me reset my account. That was like a year and a half ago, maybe a year ago when I did that. But from like 2014 all the way on, I hadn't been able to use my account in a very, very long time. So for all I know, that has something to do with why they think they should suspend me. Something's going on with that there. Because every third time I log in, or every third time I click on that app, they have me trying to prove that I'm a human being. You know how they have the little match this with match that, and then it's confirm, and if it matches, then we know you're a human. Every third time I logged into Twitter/X, that was what I was having to confirm. So it's like something was very wrong with the account to begin with. But because they won't communicate to me what actually is wrong, they just suspended me. I have no way to really defend myself. And I could tell them, they're like, you can appeal. Appeal what? So when I put in my appeal, I don't know what I did wrong. They say upon further review, we've made it permanent. I'm like, I don't know what I did wrong. Is that an admission of guilt in your mind, or are you guys just literally silencing me for no reason? Or you think you have a reason, but you don't actually have one. So whatever, Twitter, man. Elon, whatever, bro. I didn't use your Twitter for years, bro. I don't need Twitter. I never thought it made any sense, bro. When you can put yourself in a position to say something and never allow it to be deleted, and you can't edit it at all after it's been done, it's like that never made any sense to me. Why the hell would I even want to use something like that? So as I tell you guys, the only thing Twitter's ever really been good for is following other people and then finding links to stuff that you don't want to pay for. Like basketball games and soccer games, stuff like that. That's what it's really good for. Other than that, as far as me expressing myself with my words, that's never going to happen. I'm not going to tweet a damn word. Not professionally, not socially, not personally. Nothing will be tweeted. The only thing I'll do is retweet something that is like a meme, which I did a few times a couple days ago in regards to Kendrick Lamar and Drake. So if they suspended me permanently for retweeting something like that, that's crazy. But I don't know. I really don't. I don't have any answers. I have no idea, and they're not communicating with me. So that's pretty much it, man. I'm off Twitter once again, permanently, I guess. And I would love to say my feelings are hurt, but the only thing I'm upset about is I'm not going to be able to use it to watch basketball games. That's the only thing I really cared about. Other than that, it didn't really serve much of a purpose here. So yeah, man, that's my experience with X. Permanently suspended for seemingly no real explained to me reason. I don't know what the hell I did. I'd have to assume it's just the basketball games, and you know, watch too many illegal links. They ain't suspending the illegal link counts, but they are suspending the people who are watching the links. That don't make any sense. But anyway, that is what is going on there, man. And then when you appeal and you ask them what you did, they show you a bunch of different stuff that they don't allow. And it's like, this is so broad. Like, there's a million different things that you don't allow. I didn't do any of these damn things. And so I don't know what the hell you suspended me for. Ah, man. Anyway, whatever. That put a damper on my mood to a degree, because it just feels like, once again, I'm running into stuff that I don't know that everybody else is. And I know I stand for something in my life. And I know that a lot of people don't appreciate that, because quite honestly, they're evil as hell. And that's kind of what it's about. It's about evil running the world and silencing the good. Speaking of which, Rafah is being invaded right now after they bombed the hell out of those people. Now they're telling them, it's, you know, you got to leave here. And it's like you can push them all the way from one side of the country to the next on foot, starving to death, mourning people, and all of that type of trauma. And they move them to the ends of the country, and then tell them they got to move to a place that's safe thereafter. It's like you bomb every type of situation they have. As soon as they settle somewhere, they're getting bombed. As soon as they settle somewhere, you dropping, you know, all types of different torturous nonsense onto their heads, on top of everything that they've been through. It ain't enough to just kill these people. You got to put them through so much. And it's like, to think that my country is supporting this, it's some of the most evil stuff that I've ever seen, man. Some of the most evil energy, unfair and cruel energy I've ever heard of. It's being done right now, man. And so I did a lot of prayer last night. That's what I did. I prayed quite a bit after making the video that I made, my last therapy session. Before and after making it. I'm frustrated, and you know, it's just like everybody else is. We've been talking about this for days and days and days, months and months and months. And still, we're seeing them move forward and slaughtering these people like it's not a big deal, like it's something that should be supported even. I'm ready for God to work out His will upon this situation. I'm very much ready to see some change here. And so that's what my frustration is. Just like many people who are watching this, we're ready for God to do something. We really are. Whatever He wants to do, He needs to do it. Save some of these people from the torture that they're going through, and save these children that are going through these horrible realities for their very short lives, while countries, big countries, and so-called educated individuals fund, support, and turn a blind eye to this. And you know, while people like myself, who are just regular guys, regular people, screaming at the top of our lungs what it is we see, and see other regular people tell us, nah, that's not happening, or we don't care because we support our red, white, and blue, or whatever they've learned on their Fox News. So, you know, it just is what it is, man. I'm exhausted of it. I'm exhausted of this planet. I really am. The 40 years of being here, I'm thankful for the privilege of my own life and some of the great days that I've had in this world. I've had some really good days. I was fortunate enough to have a good mother and a safe household, you know. Even though I had my ups and downs, it was good enough. But some of the stuff that I'm seeing that is going on, and the things that people are putting other people through, it really is exhausting to see this. Especially when we've learned about how awful it was when it was done to Jews. How awful it was when it was done to black people. Well, how awful it was when it's done to anybody. But I'm supposed to be fine with it. Because it's happening in Palestine. I'm supposed to be cool with it because it's happening to Palestinians. And the frustrating thing about that as well is it's not as simple as skin color. You can't just look at them and say they don't care about them because they're black, or you can't care about them because they're brown. A lot of people they're doing this to look just like the people who are doing it to them. You see black people working for the IDF, killing blonde-haired, blue-eyed white kids in Gaza. Like, there's no sense made to this nonsense, man. There's no real reason for any of this to be happening. There's no pinpointed understanding of what the hell is going on there. It's just people killing people, man. People killing people. I thought white people cared about white people, bro. I thought they hated us and natives and browns. When you start really looking at what you're seeing there, you're seeing is what I just described. It's like, yo, don't you see this kid is white? Don't you see that kid got blonde hair and blue eyes? You blowing him up. I thought y'all cared about that. I thought that's what the separation was. You hate him if he looks like me. You love him if he looks like that. And in some warped way, I'm like, at least I can wrap my mind around that. This doesn't make any sense. Half of the people I see online who are suiting up for the IDF, some of them are brown, some of them are black, some of them are Asian. It's like, what is the rhyme or reason to this? And the kids they killing, some of them black, some of them white, most of them Muslim, but not all. It's a lot of multicolored people. I was looking at footage of Rafah today, and they were showing us children. I'd say the majority of them look Muslim, but one of them was my skin color, another one was Caucasian. I'm like, y'all really don't care about the colors anymore, do you? You want to say it's the son of Amalek, but the reality is you don't know who these people are. Because the way the world has spun over the last 1,000 years, everybody's moved everywhere. So how can you possibly tell yourself that you're going to wipe somebody out that's the son of some gene, that has the genes of some person that you hated, when everybody's mixed with everybody at this point? How can you even convince yourself that you're being accurate in wiping out the sons of Amalek? And the people that you're killing, half of them look like the sons of you. And half the people that are doing the killing for you look like the sons of whoever Amalek is. Half of your IDF soldiers is black as me, brown, Arab, with dialects from all over the world. It doesn't align with what is consistent at all. And that part is hard to wrap my mind around, no different than the hate itself. And I'm asking people who are devoutly racist in regards to skin color, like, do you know this is what is happening there? For those of y'all who are super, super strong and don't deal with nothing that isn't Caucasian, do you understand that they're killing Caucasian children in this situation? They're killing kids that look just like your son, fam. Just like your daughter. And they're letting people like me do it, who look just like me do it. So if you're a white nationalist, you have got to start looking at what's going on there. If you're supporting it, you need to start paying attention to what they're doing, because they're lying about what they're doing. They're lying about who they're going after. They're lying about what their intentions are. They're lying about who's going to probably benefit from it afterward. There's a lot of lies going on. They're lying to people that even that support them. Truth of the matter is, they're saying one thing and they're doing something else. And a lot of people who are supporting this, I don't think they know that they're doing something else. I think they think that this is going a certain way. It's no rhyme or reason, man. It's an eraser erasing every damn thing. Just like I said about what was going on in the stock market with the naked short selling. They're kind of doing that to people, to be honest with you. They wipe out every damn thing. Anything that's there is getting wiped out. There's no rhyme or reason. They're telling you they want to do this for some biblical reason, but they're not actually vetting who they're killing. They're wiping out everything. Every damn thing. If it happens to be there, it's getting wiped out. Never mind how it got there. It could be you. It could be you. They will wipe it out, man. And that's what I want people to understand about what's going on there. Why y'all want to condemn the young kids in these colleges who are supporting changing this and all of that, who don't want to see this happen. I think people who are condemning those kids have an idea. They believe is going on there. They think, okay, they're killing only Muslims. No, man. No. They're killing whatever's there. Whatever is there. White kids, brown kids, black kids, whatever is on the land is getting annihilated. And y'all gotta understand, it ain't just who you think it is that's there. That's what I'm here to tell people. And I know I've said this on camera a couple times, but the kids that I'm seeing there, a lot of y'all who would support this because you think it's happening to people that look like me, need to understand people who look like you are being wiped out, man. And some of the people who are on the other side of the army, they look like me. They look like somebody that you don't support. And it don't make me feel good to say that. But I feel like there's a lot of support behind this because of sheer racism. And what people need to understand is that some of the people that you would want saved are being wiped out in this situation. Some of the people that you would say, yo, that looks just like my son, they're being wiped out. Some of y'all would take these kids in as your own because of that very racism. Because you would look at that child and say, damn it, that does look like my son. Damn it, that does look like my daughter. And if you knew what my eyes have seen, you would realize that some of the people that you don't want being killed are being killed, if that's what matters to you the most. If that's what matters to you the most. They don't care, man. Israel does not care. They're playing people for stupid, is essentially what I'm telling you. They're playing their own people for stupid, and I'm willing to bet they're playing our people for stupid as it pertains to who's paying them money and why. They are just wiping people out. They don't care, man. They're telling the religious that they're doing it for the sons of Amalek to be wiped out. But the reality is, I don't think they give a damn about Amalek. Judging by what I'm seeing, I think that's propaganda they're pushing upon their people to support what it is they're doing. They're really just killing whatever's there. And I'm telling you that because I've seen the footage with my own eyes, not because I have any invested interest in this. I think racism is wrong. But I think they got a lot of people who are inherently racist believing that a certain thing is happening here that they can get behind. And if they actually saw what was going on there, they'd have a problem with it. And they would have a problem with who's telling them this, because they're lying to them just like they're lying to everybody else. And a part of why they're able to do this is because they have the support of the white nationalist races. And they wouldn't have it if these people could actually see all them white kids they can kill. I'm just being honest. All them Fairchild looking kids, all the European looking kids that they done murked off in this genocide. So many brunettes, blue eyes, light brown eyes, all them things that y'all love so very much. Blonde hair, they done wiped them out too. I seen it with my own eyes, man. It's not just Arab children. And Arab children matter so much to me, but a lot of y'all who support the annihilation of these people, y'all need to know what it is you support here. You need to know how much they're lying about what they're doing there and who they intend to kill and why. You need to know this. This is information for you. Because if you stop supporting them, then they really don't have nothing. And that's the God's honest truth, man. I think people need to start paying attention to what's going on in Rafah. All eyes on Rafah right now. And when you see the footage, for every fourth child looks like they belong somewhere else as it pertains to what that region is. And every fourth soldier looks like they belong to the place that they're bombing. Every fourth soldier. Yeah, some of them are Jewish, but some of them not. They ain't Jewish at all. And so that's what I'm trying to express, man. I hope this gets to the right person, whoever needs to hear this. Be aware of what it is that you support. Be aware of what it is that you're condemning. Be aware of who it is that they are killing. As it pertains to, it may not just be people you don't give a damn about. It may very well be some people that you would very much want out of the harm's way. That these demons are wiping out. People that you would want to raise for yourselves to make the world what you want it to be. They wiping them out too. And they lying to you. BDF 44, I thank you all for watching. I'm out.